Greetings everybody, Amar here, and I just want to talk briefly about the 7 still in the first position. Now I put these red markers here to help filter better what I'm looking at. So this is 7 in the first position. This was 4 cold periods. This is 5 cold periods. And now you have a reverse flag, right? Or reverse flag chance. Reverse meaning it didn't come in front door, it came in the back door. Okay. So this is technically a reverse cascade position, 38, 6, and now I'm looking for a hot skip. Hot skip is taken from the terminology in the Lottery Master Guide, where she talks about hot and hitting. So a hot skip is skip 0, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so here I had made a prediction, 706. And why 706? Because I was looking at sum 13. Now, if I go to my sums dish here, this is sum 13. This is the data, and this is the dish. Okay, dish is the drawing since hit chart. So you had 4 cold periods here, 5 cold periods here, and again you had a reverse cascade. It came in the back door again. Now this isn't a reverse flag. I consider this a reverse intermediate. Okay, when it comes in reverse, the intermediate, I color it this blue. A regular intermediate within the nexus streak, I color it yellow over here. Okay, so you had an 8, 0. You had a hot skip, and now you're looking at the flag. So you had a 2, 2, 4. 4 is the first upstroke in the flag. Okay, and then I was looking for sum 13, still here, because I was looking for a flag. I was looking for a 4. Here I was looking for a hot skip 4, 2. That's the red box marked here. And then here I don't have a red box, but I was looking for sum 13. So 6 is symmetrical to 4 on the upside, okay? So you're still within the flag limits. So that's why I was going for a sum 13. All right, now the interesting thing about the numbers that I was selecting is that here, if you see this pop-up comes up, this is a comment and this is a note. I'm going to do the note instead. Alright, it's not popping up. Let's get over here. Okay, so if you look at the 715, I have here all the numbers, right? These are all the sum 13 numbers. When you know the sum, the only real way to hit it is to play all the sums. But I'm focusing on the 7, okay, in the first position. So 715 was a straight play. Now what I didn't think to do is to mirror the 7 to a 2 to get the sum 8. And that was the number that came out. It was 512. So that would have been a box hit. But so you had the 8 as a mirror of the 13. Now if I look at the whole entire sum list here, let me see, where am I? All sums, all sums. What I did was I marked here, here's your flag. Okay, there's 5 cold periods here, it's not marked. But here's your streak. 8, 0, 2, 4, and now 4 is symmetrical to 6 on the upside. This sum 13 really should be watched up to skip 10 because 6 is still supported by this 8 over here. 7 will be supported by the 8. 8 will be supported by the 8. And 9 will be supported by the 8. And so will 10 because 10 is the bottom of the 8 on the upside. But we're hoping that it doesn't go to that point. We're hoping that the flag stays in here. You get a 6, and then we look for a hot skip off the 6. We look for a downstroke coming like this. So a mirror sum 13 would bring you here to sum 8. Now you can't mirror a 7 to get a sum 8, but you you can mirror 7, but you can't mirror a 7 to a 2 to get a sum 18. 18 would be the other mirror on the upside. So here this is a 3, 8. 8 is the skip is increasing. So there's no real symmetry here. So this is tricky. Okay, but that would be a mirror. So you would have to mirror one of the combinations with a 2 to get to the 18. And I don't have the combination here, I should. But another sum that looks interesting is here, sum 21. Okay, and that's because you have 23, 23 symmetry. Now, I put a box here. Where are you? Come on. So there's only 2 combinations that have a 7 at sum 13. So that's kind of strong. So it's not a sum 13, but I couldn't help notice the 23-23 symmetry there. Okay, it's a long bottom. So if we look closely at the 779, all right, on the dish, and I compare it, not this dish, this dish. Here's your 7 here in the middle. This 7 is tricky. Skip 40, so it's an exhaustion. A lot of people like to play the longest out number. This was 5 cold periods. This is 6 cold periods. But the number 9 on the end here is coming in. See, here you had a reverse pattern, okay, but you didn't have the streak. So this was 1 cold period, 2 cold periods. So now it's reverse 5. I'm looking for a hot skip. So you could have a 7, 7, 9. The other option here is you have the 2 in the first position if the 7 doesn't come in. Also, the same theory behind the flag. The 6 is symmetrical to the 4 on the upside. After you pass skip 6, I would dump it unless I had a skip chart that shows what the prevalence are for 7, 8, and 9 intermediate skip. So for instance here with the 2, 3, 8, if you're looking for this as a sum 13 and you wanted to mirror it to a sum 18, you would play 7, 3, 8. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much it. These are all the sum 13 numbers, so you can make your choice. But yeah, so I think 779 is interesting. And let me see, are these all the sum 13, 2, 7, 4, 2? So I'll just mention some other hot numbers that I can see. The 0 here in the second position is also interesting still. 7, 0, 7, 6. This is an exhaustion, skip 26. Now one of the things that's interesting about the pick 3 is you can play a front pair bet, okay, to hedge your bets if you're not sure. So you could play a 7, 6 again, right? You could just play a front pair 7, 6, and that pays $25 for 50 cents. So you had the 7, 6 already hit. Here's the 6, it's in a streak. So you had a 7, and now you have an intermediate skip of 8. You're looking for the support of this skip 8 off of this 7. So 7 is still symmetrical all the way up to 9. So you could play a front pair 7, 6. You could play another front pair 7, 1. I don't think that'll come in. I mean, it could because it could have a triple repeat. And here's a repeater in the second position here. 5 cold periods, 6 cold periods. So it is coming in reverse also. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to post another video showing a little bit closer the 7. I don't want this video to get too long, so I think I'm going to cut it off there. But so basically sum 13 still on the radar. These are all the combinations with the sum 13, I believe. And here's the sumless mirrors. If you want to make your own choices, you don't have to play a combination with the 7. There are others here, and you can just look at this. You can review the video. You can pause it. You can go back, and you can compare it with this. This is a dish. This is with the colors with the dormant period. This is a dish, no dormant. I mean, no coloring. So I don't like this. I mean, I like this, but you see, this there's no order here. So this colors makes order, but I haven't explained the order. But just follow along. I'll explain it eventually. All right, everybody. Good luck.